Hey everybody, welcome to week 2, project management. So far so good. First week from what I've seen, got great discussions going on. Haven't seen all the homeworks yet, but ones I've seen pretty good. So got my scenery up here. I'm gonna keep this video short. I'm basically just talk about be your best. That's my motivation thing this week. I know all of us have different levels of skills and attributes and all these other things. And, the one thing to keep in mind, depending on where you're at, you might be struggling, school might be difficult, or discourse might be difficult. All that's asked of you, and all you should ask of yourself is that you're doing your best. Um, it's not it's not necessarily, but it's not about like winning a race or something like that. It's I use running or marathons as an example. It's doing the best you can in whatever race you're in, school or whatever. Everybody can't win the marathon. Everybody doesn't finish the marathon, but if you're in the marathon and you're doing your best, that's all you can ask of yourself. And so sometimes people beat themselves up that when you shouldn't be, because if you did your best and you've done 100% and and you ended up where you ended up, then that's great. And that's the excellence. I got excellence, not being the best; it's doing your best there. And I like this little quote here. Striving for perfection is the greatest stopper there is. You'll be afraid you can't achieve. It's your excuse to yourself for not doing anything. Instead, you strive for excellence and do your best. And I think this can apply to some students sometimes, and getting frustrated and just quitting, not putting those hours in every week. One of the things, you may or not have heard this before, but it is an assumption by all schools, not just Brian, that a student is going to spend 10 hours a week on a course. Um, if you're a full-time student going to full-time college doing 4 or 5 courses, full load type thing. So the expectation is you're putting in 40, 60 hours a week. So again, I know that's a common excuse or explanation on why some students don't do very well, because they don't put that 10 hours in. They put an hour or a half hour. So anyway, so that's the point here for this week. So just be your best. Don't let things get you distracted and so forth. Give your 100%, and that's all you can ask for. So there you go. Course. Okay, so first week, good. Upcoming week here, you got 3 more chapters. We got chapters 4, 5, and 6. Chartering projects, analysis, communication planning, and the scope planning. So there's a lot of different factors in here, and I know there's a lot in here to know, but just make sure you're familiar with terms. Read the chapters and these presentations. Get in there and do those, and you'll be okay. This week, just like the other weeks, you got your discussion, you got your homework, and your quiz, and so it's pretty much the same every week. So just, and then you got your final exam. So just, get in there. If you got any questions, please let me know. If you got a problem with your book, I had a couple of you asked about the book. So I don't know if you're new or you just never, but this is how we get our books. Let me back up there just so we're up here on the top in the modules. Click here to open your book. You'll get one more window, and then in this window you click one more time, and then that will open up your book. So that's how you get to your books in the course rooms here. So and there you go. So that's it. So all right. So with that, I'll let you go. I'll give you my test question for the week. The grandkids, what are they doing? So that's the test question. What are those kids doing? And I'll let you go. Have a great week. And again, get in touch with me if you need anything. I'm, again, 7 days a week, so you don't have to wait, or anything like that. So you can give me, text me, send a message, message system or whatever the case is, and I usually get back pretty quick. So that'll do it. Have a great week. That's it. Bye.